The materials is just a list of all of the equipment that you needed in your experiment. Remember, apart from publishing your findings, the other purpose of a practical report is so that someone else can confirm your work. So they need to know exactly what equipment you used, what size it was, etc., so that they can repeat it and go, yep, I got the same result. And then that's how you confirm a scientific experiment. So use dot points. Pictures and drawings aren't essential. You don't have to do it, but it's a really good supporting tool, particularly if you have an image of the setup to show this is what it actually looks like once it's all arranged. It's a really good supporting tool, and it makes it more visually appealing. But we always want dot points. It's also worth including sizes. So if you're talking about laboratory equipment, beakers, measuring cylinders, it's really important to include the size. Because if you just say measuring cylinder, there are probably 10 different sizes of measuring cylinders that we could use. They're all going to give you very different results and very different accuracy. For basic things like Bunsen burner, a tripod, a spatula, you don't need to write quantities or sizes. You can just assume that unless you're told otherwise, it's one. But for some things like a measuring cylinder, or if you have beakers, then we need to know how many. 2 times 250 ml beaker. That's how we would write it. So this is an example of a really good material list from a past student. They've included, this is not the setup, but they've included a photo of all of their equipment just so we can see all the bits and pieces. We've got our dot points. We've got, in this case, they've included the quantity, the mass of the material, so plasticine. They've said, really this should have been 1 times 100 ml measuring cylinder, but that's okay. A 100 ml measuring cylinder implies there's 1. Again, stopwatch could have just been stopwatch. We didn't need the A. We've got volumes of all of our liquids, gloves, knife, blah, 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 blah. 5 times rubber bands. This should have been a little 5x, but they've used the asterisk as the multiplication symbol. That's okay.